Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything Vechain, see what is happening with the price, and of course, what is yet to come. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. As of February the 22nd, you guys can see we're seeing some coins up quite a bit. Look at Fetch, AGIX, Render, WLD token. These are some of the top performers as far as the daily time frame goes, which is of course really nice to see. Some of these AI projects are absolutely killing it, as like I said, like Fetch and AGIX. Fetch is very close towards its all-time high. If you are a Fetch holder, of course you are excited right now. But as far as the entire market goes, we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback because Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a pullback, and of course that is affecting most of the coins. But as far as Vechain goes, we're up 3.1% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, with the price currently sitting at 4.35 cents. If we're looking at it on the BTC comparative side of things, we're also up 2.3%, which is a huge thumbs up as well. Now, if we're looking at its market cap, $3.1 billion. So continuously, you're seeing Vechain holding above that $3 billion market valuation, which is really nice to see, of course. And the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 82.4 million, also really good to see. But before we go any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So before we analyze the charts, I want to talk about this, of course, once again, reflecting, the real world use case. We discussed this real world use case, and, this is one of many examples as to what Vechain really is trying to solve. So you can see they tweeted, it says, "Is recycling enough? Introducing the blockchain biosphere, a circular economy that empowers people, connects value chains, and generates new value. Our model incentivizes collective actions by turning users' data into valuable assets. Hashtag Web3 for better." And these guys are actually making Web3 better. And in terms of the real world, what Vechain is doing is it's actually making the real world time we're living in real time, make things so much easier, and actually trying to benefit the overall environment as well. Huge plus point. And I'm sure if you are a Vechain supporter, you know what Vechain is doing. But again, this is worthwhile noting, and this should give you an indication and a small glimpse as to why people are paying attention to Vechain, which I still think is a really low amounts of people that are looking at Vechain right now. So if we're looking at Bitcoin right now, of course, if we're looking at Bitcoin as of February the 22nd, it's just past midnight here in North America. We're seeing a Bitcoin sitting at $51,800. So we did see Bitcoin retrace down to $51,194 a few hours back, but you're looking at this sideways momentum, sideways pattern forming now. Especially if you're looking at the daily time frame, you will start to see that same exact resistance, which I've been speaking about on my channel. Let's give it a refresh live. It seems to be glitched out. Yeah, so you can see this for yourself. Same exact resistance. We're starting to see Bitcoin start trading sideways exactly at that resistance mark. Especially if I were to switch it into the hourly time frame, you will start to realize this pattern playing out. So you can see this for yourself. We're pretty much ranging back and forth and consolidating around this level, and this is a bullish sign. This could mean that we could see a breakout in the upcoming days ahead of us towards the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. So love what I'm seeing here as far as Bitcoin is concerned. If we're looking at Bitcoin dominance is ranging anywhere from 54% to 53%. So this could be a huge plus point for altcoins, especially if Bitcoin dominance goes down, which it is currently sitting at. And some altcoins are definitely doing great, as you can see this for yourself. So that is, of course, really nice to see. But now let's take a look at Vechain. What exactly is Vechain doing right now, and what are some next targets that I'm looking at for the price of Vechain? Before I get into it, I saw one comment yesterday, and that comment stated that Vechain is a dead coin and it hasn't done anything over the course of the last 1 month. And this is how delusional people really are. We're not gonna forget the fact that Vechain is up so much in just a matter of 2 weeks. And there was one person who had the audacity to come out and say Vechain has done nothing and it's a dead coin. Absolutely cannot wrap my head around these types of people. But what you're starting to see Vechain do is, of course, we're supporting by the exact same level which I've been discussing with you guys. This level dates back all the way to 2021, early 2021. So we have significant amounts of support around here, and you can see this for yourself, especially if I were to zoom in for you guys. You will start seeing what's happening. So pretty much been ranging around this 4.34 cents to 4.4 cents, and of course right now Bitcoin seeing a little bit of a minor pullback has impacted Vechain's overall price as well. Again, this is why Bitcoin is the king of the market, and this is why we take a look at Bitcoin. But overall, if I were to zoom in for you guys, especially on the daily time frame, on a closer time scale, you're starting to see this beautiful upwards trajectory forming. Higher high, higher low. You can pretty much see what I'm referring to. So the Vechain's price is still in this upwards trajectory. Of course, we are being supported by some key levels of support, and that is to be expected, of course, because now that same exact resistance as we were breaking towards the upside is playing as a level of support for us. But you do want to be paying very close attention to Bitcoin right now, because of course if Bitcoin tumbles down to possibly $50,634, which it did just a few hours back yesterday as well, a few wicks, but you can see we're bouncing back very, very quickly. But there is still a chance that we could see BTC retracing and pulling down, and of course if that happens, we could see Vechain falling down to 3.87 cents, and that is the next main target in case Vechain were not able to hold around the support line, and that is a move of another additional 10.5% towards the downside. And that is still totally okay, because that would indicate to us that the previous resistance has turned into support, which I think we will see if we were to drop below the current support line. And that would still put Vechain in an upwards trend, because higher high, higher low, as I've said, so it doesn't get invalidated. The upwards trajectory pattern is still is valid if even that were to happen. And as far as of course the breakout is concerned, as the targets remain the same. 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level is where I have my eyes glued on, and nothing will change until we get to that point. None of my targets are going to change. I am projecting Vechain to test 0.0623 cents, and this right here, as I've said several updates, will officially end the bear market cycle for myself for Vechain, and give me that confirmation that Vechain is about to break towards new yearly highs, and the bear market cycle is officially over. And that is again my personal strategy. Everyone has different ways to analyze the charts. Let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you so much for all your support. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.